as always. All right, here we go. Playoffs round 2, Knights. Monarchs, so happy to be back. NickG, as always, welcome back. You know, you were here in the last playoffs game as the Knights defeated the Cyclones to advance. Tell me, how you feeling about last game?
Well, you know, Maccamachine had a dominant performance against the Cyclones last week in the first round of the playoffs, and he was a major reason as to why they won. So hopefully he can repeat that performance this time to maybe help them push to the finals.
I mean, all right. I mean, it sounds good, NickG. Here on the counterattack, though, by the Monarchs here. Khan not knowing what he's doing. Maccamachine with a miss here. Ball back in the middle here for Sultan. Slider trying to get that. No. Put in the middle. Maccamachine does get it clear here. Gonna take it him to the corner here. Maccamachine looking for a cross. Rex chasing. Ball popped up in the air. Going to the corner. Good position here for Maccamachine. Maccamachine can't do anything, though. And this ball is cleared away. Now, I'm pretty sure these Knights played, what, week 17? Okay.
Yeah, they played the Monarchs week 17. The Knights won that game, and that was a huge win for them. That pushed them into a position where they could have easily made the playoffs in week 18. So I'm sure that both.
Here's a chance. Maccamachine goal 1, starting this game off strong.
I mean, cutting me off, but I mean, that's a great way to be cut off by a goal by Maccamachine, the captain, filling his role from last game and continuing on his little tear. And hopefully it's the same the rest of the game.
I mean, I hope so. You know, this captain really showing his true colors, you know, these last few games, especially in the playoffs. Here, could maybe get a quick one here, and does not go in there.
Right off the post.
Yeah, but as I was saying, you know, these Knights did face off against this Monarch team pretty, you know, 3 games ago. You know, they gotta be ready.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Monarchs have to have had that game in the back of their mind when they saw the Knights won last week. So, you know, it's a big game for both teams. A win for both teams brings them to the final.
That's really correct, NickG. Here, the Heat, though, just missing this goal here, putting it too wide. Now the Heat and Slayer trying here. Maccamachine in a good position here. Does get a play on the ball. Bring it to the corner. Can he get another? No, it's cleared away by Sultan here. Now Maccamachine.
Yeah, one thing I want to notice or point out, not to cut you off, but Macamachine's been hitting the ball really well these past couple of weeks. You know, the last couple weeks of the season and these first 2 weeks of the playoffs. I just wanted to point that out there.
I mean, that's a pretty good observation, NickG. You know, it's got to be all that training in the offseason. Big save there by Maccamachine, not counted in the scoreboard, but, you know, I'm going to count it here in the booth.
Yeah, it was a big clear by Maccamachine. Not a save, but, you know, certainly one to consider as a morale boost.
Absolutely. You know, in this series, these Knights and Monarchs are 1-1. Is that correct, NickG?
Yeah, they're both 1-1 on the season series. The Monarchs beat the Knights in week 8. Obviously, the Knights beat the Monarchs in week 17. But one thing I want to point out here, as Slider puts one in the middle, maybe for the Heat.
Not there.
Unfortunate. Well, going back to what I was saying, these are playoff teams.
There's a shot, though. Oh, off the post.
These are playoff teams. We know the Knights are 3-5, making it 3 out of the 5 seasons, including this one. The Monarchs are 3 for 4.
Maccamachine, another. Can't get to it, though.
It's a tough ball, and Maccamachine just didn't get up. But as I was saying, both teams are playoff teams. They both made it 3 times, so they know what it means to play in a playoff game.
Absolutely, you know, and they did have last game, too, you know, to prepare for this game. Are playing the 2 seed, though. You know, see what they can do.
Yeah, here, Maccamachine trying to push it up. You know, he's taking it up himself.
Does do it. Isolation here. Maccamachine. Shot. Rex not there. In the goal. 2-0.
Maccamachine taking over in this playoff run. He just backed off. He was like, you know, my captain's got this. And I don't think that happens earlier in the season. You could tell the team morale was off, but it looks like the Knights are on the same page here.
Absolutely, NickG. I mean, you know, with only 1 minute, 30 seconds left, what is it going to take to win this game?
Gotta stay composed for the rest of the game. Can't get too aggressive. You know, 2-0 is the worst lead to have in any sport.
We've seen that before in the past.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Maccamachine with a missed ball. The Heat can't get the defense in. The defense folds. Khan with an easy goal there.
I might have just put the team for it.
Absolutely, NickG. You know, the Heat can't do it. Slider missing the ball. Khan with an easy finish there. I mean, you know, this defense just folded there, but, I mean, they got to hold up here, don't you think?
Got to stay composed, as I just said. Got to close out this last minute 15. Defense has to stay solid because it is a major attacking point for them. The Knights make a lot of chances off of their defense. When their defense is good, their offense is good.
Absolutely, NickG. Here as Maccamachine puts it in the middle, does get a shot chance, does miss wide though. Knights are pretty lucky on that one.
Yeah, that was a rifle of a shot.
Maccamachine, chance here, slowing the game down, does. Well, Rex puts it wide here. Good play by him, but Maccamachine taking it to the corner. Gonna try and center this ball. Tries, now stopped by Rex here. Still in the corner, cleared away by Rex now. Maccamachine retreating. Slider trying to get something, does not get it. Coming back to Maccamachine here. Maccamachine, big clear there. Going towards the net. No one's there. It goes right in Maccamachine.
Maccamachine! Is that a Maccamachine hat-trick?
I think that is a Maccamachine hat-trick, you know?
Wow. Absolute takeover. Maccamachine taking the team, putting it on his back, showing why he deserves to be the captain of the Knights.
You know, and that's just great poise, you know, of a shot by Maccamachine.
Great recognition to realize and recognize that the defense is all up.
Just quick chip over. Doesn't even land here. Maccamachine on the defensive side of the ball now. Gonna get a big clear. Probably gonna chase this as that is his style of play.
And I love that Maccamachine just took the time to, you know, settle down, make sure he realizes his teammates are up. He doesn't need to push as well.
Yeah, that's something we've seen a lot of growth over this season by
100%.
All right, well, 2 seconds left, NickG. I think this game is all about wraps here. Wow,
Maccamachine,
Knights.
Maccamachine take over game as he flexes on the Monarchs by backflipping before the game is over.
Wow, what a game. There's the Hattie, NickG. Like,
Let's see who they play in the finals.
I honestly, I don't know. The Rovers or the Rebels, I think, are the options here. If Maccamachine would please hit the button. But there it is. Rovers win 4-0.
Wow.
And the biggest rivalry comes down to next week.
Knights Rovers, the greatest player in the league in Maccamachine versus the worst player in the league in Armstrong. That's exciting. I'm excited to play the finals.
As the most hated player in the league, too. You know, we're always teasing this kid in the booth.
Yeah, maybe he has the chance to prove us all wrong, but I don't think he's going to get it done.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see you next week for the final game, NickG.
As always.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.